Now this is interesting. Quite a few people have said, yeah, Alan, but your courses are all about making money and people will always buy those courses. And I just want to address that for a moment because there's quite a few mistakes in that quite short sentence. First of all, people buy courses on all sorts of things. If they didn't, then there wouldn't be tens of thousands of courses on Udemy and all the various other places that there are courses on. And so if you really think that your course won't sell, there isn't a market for it, well, A, you're probably wrong, and B, if you're that negative, I don't know why you bother. Don't mean that rudely, or do I? So there are courses on all sorts of things, and you know, you can be very successful on lots of courses. You only need to look at some of the figures on Udemy alone, what people have sold, the sheer number of students, and the sheer number, in many cases, of reviews that they've had, and the positive reviews at that. The other thing that I need to address is that this theory that my courses are all about making money, actually not true. For example, there's three YouTube courses. One just talks about thumbnails, and people use YouTube for various reasons, not just to make money, and I'll come back to that in a second. So that's actually teaching about thumbnails has been very successful. And of my two main YouTube courses, one of them definitely isn't aimed at making money. The idea is it's purely aimed at people who want to promote their business model. Indeed, and this isn't a sales plug, but if you've got a YouTube course, if you've got a Udemy course and you want to promote it, one of the great ways of doing that is undoubtedly YouTube, something I've not done, but lots of people have done very successfully. And that particular course certainly isn't about making money. It's about getting lots of views, lots of subscribers, all the various things you need to do to actually get YouTube to like your video themselves, and then they send you just ridiculous amounts of traffic. And those of you know I've got a fairly sizable main YouTube channel, some of the smaller ones as well. And all the views on that, which at the time of this recording has just passed 19 million, most of those in the last 12 months while I've been experimenting and messing about with 18 months really. The course is, how can I put this politely? It's nothing to do with making money, isn't the other YouTube course. It's there to show you how to get likes, YouTube subscribers, and so on. But the idea of that is that you catch YouTube's attention, you get lots of views to your YouTube channel, and you do that from YouTube sending traffic. So when somebody searches for particular fields, for example, if you've got a course on Excel, then somebody searching for Excel, you can do a trailer on YouTube. That's all very well and good, but you need YouTube to send people to your video when people search for Excel, and that's what the course is about. So the course is really very much about getting traffic to your site, not necessarily to monetize it through adverts, but actually to boost your business. And it may well be, it doesn't matter what sort of business you've got, whether you're a dentist or a Udemy course instructor. So, first of all, it doesn't matter what your course is about. I saw somebody in one of the online forums the other day say, I want to do a course in Spanish. Is there any interest in that? Well, it's one of the top languages in the world, so I suspect people who speak Spanish probably want to learn. There's a lot of negativity about which I don't really understand. I see somebody's at the moment looking at doing a course on when to clap when listening to symphony music. Now, I thought that was a joke at first. I'm still not 100% convinced, but apparently it's genuine, I'm told. And yes, there probably is a market for it. I'm not sure how big that market is, and I would tend to go for some of the bigger markets. If you go for the bigger markets and do what I show you in the course, then in the simplest possible way, in the nicest possible way, your course will sell more. Your course will be more attractive to the potential students, and you can go up against some big hitters who have got massive numbers already, and quite frankly a little bit laid back about their work, the titles, description, and so on, all the things I show you in this course. So, to reiterate quickly, my courses aren't all about making money. Obviously that's the niche that I know about. I couldn't do a course on Excel or advanced symphony clapping or whatever it was, because I know nothing at all about it. So I do know about YouTube, I do know about photography, I do know about filming, and the next 3 courses of mine are lined up. They're on my whiteboard here, and I'll be talking about whiteboards separately in a separate lecture here. But they're ready, they're at the planning stage. There's no recordings laid down yet, but the titles, descriptions, and so on are already there and ready, and it's just a matter of putting all the meat on the bones, as they say. Hope that helps.